Restoring Men and History. So today we're going to look at Kipling because it's a fantastic poem for men, because it's about how to live your life. So Rudyard Kipling. We'll read it, then we'll discuss it a little bit. Make a few comments. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise, if you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. So this is great thoughts on how to live as a man, right? So let's go back and look at a few of these, go back to them and read them again, comment a little bit. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. So if you can think through something instead of getting overwhelmed and emotional, that's good, right? Let's say you're in a business and problems are coming up and they're all coming at you from all different directions, or you're at a job and you've got multiple people that are having bad days and they're having issues, and it's an emergency and you have a customer that needs something done right away and it's an emergency for that customer. It's better that you keep your head and you can address and call him or her or that customer and take care of it rather than just get emotional, right? So keep your head. If there's a fight breaking out in a bar, or there's some kind of emergency happening, earthquake, better to keep your head, right? Than being panicked. So stop, think, react, take action as a man. Fix it. Keep calm. You have to be able to think as a man. So let's look at the next one. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. So keep your confidence, right? And know you will have fortitude and perseverance. And don't let others easily make you doubt yourself. So if you're going for a goal that is not the typical path, your parents, your girlfriend, others may not see it. They may not get it. Don't doubt yourself. However, if your wife, friends, girlfriend are all giving you a particular piece of advice, or they're all saying the same things, and it looks like it's constructive criticism, it may mean you need to listen to something. So be aware of it, right? That's the balance. If you know it's your purpose, move ahead, even though others may be doubting you. But listen to their advice as you go, because they may have valuable advice that can increase your likelihood of success as a man. So balance it. But if you know your skills, your talents, your purpose, go forward. So let's look at the next one. If you can dream and not make dreams your master. So as you live life, you have dreams, but they should not be your master. I've seen men get caught in their dreams and they say they can't have fun until that dream happens. That's making your dream a master, right? If you stop, so you want to have friends and a life, read books, do whatever else you enjoy while you pursue your dream and not make the dream everything and all. That doesn't mean you don't have a particular focus on it. That means you might have to work 100 hours a week, 80 hours a week, multiple months. But what this is meaning, I believe, or what I take it to mean is, I'm not going to comment for what he meant or what he wrote, is it shouldn't be your master. In other words, if your dream gets hindered, it shouldn't cause you to fall completely. It shouldn't cause you to be depressed. It shouldn't cause you to be sad. You should just keep going, persevere. So if it's not going well, keep going. Focus on it, but don't make it your whole meaning. Have other things in your life that mean something, and they should mean something. I've heard people tell me, I'll be happy when I make this film, or I'll be happy when I make an A-list film, or I'll be happy when this happens, or that happens, or this happens, or I'll be happy when I'm married and have children. You can choose to be happy today while you pursue your purpose as a man. You may have to put everything in it for a while, but it shouldn't control your attitude. And the fact that you can't do things for others and be there for them too, and think of others, reflect upon others, and be there for them and their goals and their dreams is not just about you. Remember, as a man, life's not just about you. We're all imperfect, but life is about your friends too and helping them with their dreams. So your dreams shouldn't be your master, but you should be helping your friends get their dreams. Talk to them about their dreams. Ask them what they need. What's the next one? If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. Well, I don't know that thinking is and reading, both of those don't seem to be the large issue today. But the point is, take action. Don't just think. So I guess if you're reflecting and thinking, don't just sit in your home, write and think, unless you're a novelist or something, I guess. But you're going to have to take action and not just think, not just contemplate. So take action. So you have to think and take action. Or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. So you may have a crushing loss or disappointment. You probably will have. If you've read the Bible, there's a lot of problems that those men encounter in the Bible. Your business may fail. You may get fired from a job that you love or that you don't like, but you need to pay your bills. It may be the best thing that ever happened to you as a man. It may lead to starting something new. So what's he saying? Watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up. Start over. You may have to start over. You may have to start a new one, a new business, a new job, and start over. It's again, your attitude as a man. If you can have the proper attitude, I believe it will be helpful as a man. You can build it and come back. In fact, America, the United States of America, is a place where many bankruptcies have occurred, many firings have occurred, and men have had to start over and over, and they've come back even better than before. So you can start over as a man, and it's about your attitude. Know that you can start over. Don't just stay in it and be upset. Take action. Start building. Sitting around thinking too much about it without taking action or being too emotional won't get it done. Again, you can go to your friends in fellowship, and they can build you up. That's why a man needs friends and fellowships too. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. So you lose and start again. This is about starting over again, right? And men may have to start over many times. If you can do this, you will be ahead of many who are just sitting there sad and unable to act. Never breathe a word about your loss. So don't just complain. Move ahead. And don't just go around talking about your losses. Help others. Talk about what they need. Be invested in your friends. Be invested in them. Ask how their day is going. You can confide in a male friend and talk through the issue and problem, get advice, or just maybe you just need a good cigar with a man to unwind and get it out. But then after you get it out, go on. Go on as men. We go on as men. There may be many, many obstacles and disappointments in life. And so hold on when there's nothing in you except the will, which says to them, hold on. So when you're at the end and you have nothing left, what do you have? You have here willpower, keep going. Churchill had it. He would go in depression. Charles Spurgeon, the great pastor, went into depression. Patton, General George S. Patton, yes, he went through depression. So it's how you handle it. George Washington went through many difficult times through the American Revolution, as well as many of the revolutionary leaders. Patrick Henry did as governor of Virginia during the American Revolution. And through that, sometimes will is all you have left on and you go on it. So again, keep going. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch. So talk with crowds and keep your virtue. Don't change who you are. Don't around a king or anyone. Just be yourself. Don't change your virtues in a crowd. If the crowd does not have it, by the way, remain who you are internally. If you want to have wisdom and the crowd does not, just don't go along with it. The crowd may be wrong. Maintain valor, honor, loyalty, truth, even if it's not in the crowd. Maybe they don't have the right truth. Keeping the common touch if you are around high-level people. Don't lose who you are either with high-level people or status people. Your friends may actually have more virtue than the high position people by far. So also, here's another, this is not about Kipling, but just because someone is in a high position doesn't mean they have your virtues or have anything in common with you. So don't get too arrogant and don't change, right? If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if you're living with virtue and you know who you are as a man, and you know you're doing the right thing, even though the crowd may not do it or other people, and you may be attacked for it, don't allow yourself to be hurt from these attacks. If you know the truth and you're fighting for it, but you're attacked, try not to let that hurt you. You may know the truth. They may be attacking the truth, not even you. You may just not agree with their agenda, their narrative, or their narrative for power or money or control. Always look behind. Why are they attacking you? Why are they saying that? Is it for them to have power, for them to have control, for them to increase in power? Usually, if you look behind some of that, if they're creating a super narrative, a certain segment of society, and they're pushing that on you, perhaps they're going for more power, money, or control, or all three. Triumph and disaster. This is fantastic, right? So the chances are that you're going to go through major disappointments in life, in deals, in life. How you meet that as a man, that's the question. How will you meet that as a man? If you can focus on the next tactic or the next strategy in life, that is your job. Stop, think. Don't just react and get emotional through it. Pray, do what you need to make a plan and take action to get out of it. Call a male friend who you trust, sit down with him, go smoke a cigar, go over it with him. Be positive. Triumph and disaster, how you react to it. That's the major point. Again, this is really, if you think about this, your attitude, how you react to things, and how you come out taking action. If you know you can come back and it's not your whole world, then you should be able to react to it. And don't get arrogant with success either. Treat people well from either position. Meet them the same. Be the same. Both could be temporary, by the way. You can be up, low, high, high. But if you're here, you can maintain that, right? So you can be in one position, fall position, wealthy, not wealthy, but if this stays the same, if success, you have to keep going anyway. If disaster, you have to come out of it. But they both could be temporary. But again, it's about how you react and how you interpret it. How do you interpret things? Is this the end? Probably not if you're determined to move ahead and you find a new way or a new opportunity. Pride goeth before the fall in the Bible, right? So don't become too arrogant or too confident either. But I think framing how you meet disaster and disappointment is very important in how you react to it, because we're going to have a lot of disappointment, I think, as men going through life. By the way, in the morning, if you want to start with 5 things you're grateful for as a man, it might help you. If you're sad, depressed, anxious, and you write down 5 things, you can do that with other things too. But you need to have a plan. What do you do when you're feeling poorly, depressed, sad? And how do you get out of it? And how do you go on for the day? Do you take action? Do you write down 5 things you're grateful for? 5 things: a good book, a cigar, a good friend. They can be simple, good things. Put it on a piece of paper every day and make it happen. If you make it a habit, then it might improve your life. So one disaster should be part of your life, not the whole. Say a girlfriend breaks up with you. You may be sad, but if you've invested in good male friends, they should be able to carry you through it. If you have a fellowship, they should be able to carry you through it. And if you have good male friendships and fellowship, and I don't know that this is really part of this, but you don't have to put everything on your wife or girlfriend. Figure it out. Reflect, talk with your friends, work it out, keep things going. And you can get insight from male friends, your girlfriend, other people. Then Aristotle talked about the friendship of the good. We'll do a whole segment on that. So I think this pretty much gets it done. We're in with that, triumph and disaster. How you meet it, how you react in life can improve your life. You have control over this. So go out there, be careful how you react to things. Don't get too emotional, and make a new plan when you have a disappointment. Keep going. As men, keep going. So remember this: as men, keep going. And how you react to things and your attitude in life. That is what I take from this myself. So reflect on your attitude and go forward. Thank you.